Good morning, tangerines. Welcome to another episode of Sunday Morning Tangents with a couple of tan.
Gents.
That man who just said gents is Dan Skills 89, Danny Solares. Should we say? I say last names sometimes, don't I? Oh, never mind. I am Jason.
Yeah, you're Jason. I don't know why we keep putting our year that we were born.
That's you.
I don't know why
it's you and my brother. You guys both always put 89.
And I should have put 90 because technically I was born in the 90. I was just born in 89, 20 days. No. 25. No. 20 days. No,
21. You're born
21 days.
The 10th, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 21. There's 31 days.
Yeah.
It's still 1989. Depends.
Yeah, but I was only in the 80s for 21 days.
That's true. And who's that according to also, by the way? Like the Mayans? No, like the calendars, you know? Why do we have to follow this Mayan calendar?
We follow the Christian calendar. We follow the Christian
Roman
calendar
Catholic
with the
calendar.
the Roman Catholic calendar.
Right.
Because the world started again in the year of our Jesus Lord. 2024 years ago when he was born.
No, that's when he died.
Is it when he died?
Yeah, because it's after death.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
Maybe we're not the most inept people to be talking about this sort of thing, huh?
You know what's crazy, Jason?
What's crazy, Danny?
Ancient Egypt.
We're such a comedy duo.
Ancient Egypt. When Cleopatra was alive, ancient Egypt was already ancient Egypt for her already. It's just such a cool concept to think of.
Why did you call her Cleopatra?
I don't know, my nose is plugged right now.
Okay. It was already ancient Egypt. What do you mean? Like she was living for her. It was already, but it wasn't called ancient.
No. It wasn't called, but when she was alive, it was already ancient Egypt for her because Egypt is already like over 6,000 years old, I think, at this point, or 7,000 years old.
Okay.
So, but that time when she was alive, there was already like 2,000 years of history of Egypt. So that's crazy to think of.
I may have this wrong, Danny. Correct me if I'm wrong here, but Cleopatra, they never found her body, right? I feel like Diana was telling me something about this recently. Well, I know she was telling me something about this recently. I just can't remember the details. But I think it was that, and that there were excavators who were getting closer and closer to locating her remains.
Yeah. It's just so many remains everywhere, and some of them got destroyed.
You ever think about digging up your backyard and seeing if you find any dinosaur skeletons?
You have to dig deep unless you're lucky. Finally, yes, because I saw a video where the people 10 crazy things that people have found in backyards, and one of them was a mammoth, another one was like a tyrannosaurus. I forgot the name. It's not T-Rex. It's not T-Rex. It was something else.
Okay. I just saw your brain like, oh shit, wait.
No. It was something else. I forgot the name of it. But I know the dinosaur. So
a Triceratops.
I don't know what it was.
Stegosaurus?
No.
Bronchosaurus.
No. By the way, about dinosaurs, we only have found at least 10% of species. We don't know, like the other percent. We don't know how the worms used to look like. Insects. Some of the insects, yes, but not all the insects because none of them they have like a bone structure that we can. They got fossilized, so we don't know.
You know, they say we know more about the ocean than we do about dinosaurs, Danny. So we know more about the ocean than we do about.
I thought it was about we know more about
I'm
space.
Just making shit up. Just ignore me, Danny. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think we know more about the space than what we know about.
Then we know about the ocean, but we know more about the ocean than we know about dinosaurs.
That's true.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for signing off.
Yeah.
By the way, we got to go to the tar pits, the Brea tar pits, here in LA. It's where like, okay, again, we're not the most intelligent people here. Excuse my ignorance, but I'm pretty sure the tar pits are popular because there was like a bunch of tar and a lot of dinosaurs died there or something.
Hey, I'm down to go on.
So they found they found skeletons or bones, dinosaur bones in those tars pits and shit like that. It's right
Look.
next to the what is it called? The National History Museum in LA. I think that's what it's called. But
Okay,
really cool.
I'm down to go.
Yeah,
I'm down to go.
we gotta go.
If I found bones on my backyard, though, I'll be like, hey, I'll sell it for you for 10 million.
10 million. You wouldn't donate it?
What am I gonna do with it? No,
Donate it to a museum.
no, because then they're gonna make money to profit from that. Why can't I profit from it too?
I could be wrong here, but I'm pretty sure museums are non-profits. Because I think that
Unless they sell T-shirts, keychains.
right. Okay, yeah, but they're not gonna sell like check out the fossil that Danny found in his backyard and then get profit from that.
They say, can I make a little bit of profit? Jesus
Okay,
Christ.
sorry. I'm so sorry. Danny, a question for you. What would you do if you won the lottery? Do you have a plan? Do you have something in mind?
We do. We will not tell nobody. That's the first thing they would do.
Oh, okay.
Let me
Oh,
tell
I
you.
thought you meant you wouldn't tell anybody what you would do.
No, that too. We already
Okay,
have a
you
plan
don't
with
have to tell me.
Denise.
Oh.
We already have a plan with Denise. It's just you would not know until later, but we will be like, the reason why, Jason, money corrupts people. Imagine, Jason, imagine if we win the lottery and then the people from our place, from our country, they find out that, oh, one of us is super rich. What do you think will happen to our family over there? They'll start
don't know, I never-
kidnapping.
I don't know. I think,
They done it before.
but I think our family's from a small enough
No,
small
Jason.
enough villages where it's like
No, Jason. Over there, everybody knows everything over there.
I think you're painting Guatemala in a bad light right now. Come on, we don't know if that'll happen. We don't know. They're not. How much crime do you hear about in Chiapas and Cerro Gordo?
A lot, apparently.
What? Really?
Jason. No, lately not so much apparently. But they are but I know for sure it will go around and then people will be like asking like, hey, who's this family member from? And then they're like, oh. And then they're like, yeah. And then yeah.
Del Walter.
I'll be more scared of that, to be honest. I will help him out. I'll be like, oh, I just found a good job. And then I'll be like, oh, guys, look, I won a raffle to so we can go to a trip to Japan. All the guys, don't worry, I already have everything paid off. The hotel and the flight. All you have to worry about is just paying your own stuff over there.
I don't think anyone is asking how much you got money to travel, Danny, because you do travel and nobody's really asking where you.
You know, but imagine me saying, "Oh, you guys are all
like you're
I'm gonna
inviting
pay
all of
for you
us
guys."
homies.
Yes,
to Japan.
that's one of my things, Jason. If I
Who's
were to
gonna
win
know
the
that
lottery,
you invited them though? Like who's
I will
knowing,
tell you
like-
guys.
No, I know, but how are they gonna know in Guatemala that you bought everyone the ticket?
No,
Like
no,
what?
no. I talk about my friends, like you guys.
Yeah, no, I know, but you're saying like,
Um,
how do they know that you bought all the tickets? No one's gonna know that.
a raffle.
You don't have to say that. You just have to say my friends and I are going to Guatemala. No,
Oh,
mean,
yeah,
to
no.
Japan, and nobody's gonna be like, "Oh, did you hear Danny bought all of it?" I'm like, where did that come from?
That's true. That's true. I don't have to say nothing. I just have to tell you guys, don't say shit.
Yeah,
I just want a raffle
yeah.
and be like,
You don't have to. Yeah.
that'll be fun though. I told Denise, I'm like, if I were to be
Denise
that
says
rich,
she's not helping anyone.
She's just. We talked about this yesterday. Denise said, "I think
Yesterday,
no, I think I wanted to do like a boys trip. I'd be like, hey, I'll have family too, but then I'll be like the boys trip. I will tell Adrian, get you ass up, and then Jonathan.
We could convince Adrian.
Yeah.
And then you have to pay for Denise to go on a girls trip.
Oh, she will have enough money for that, yeah,
Okay.
and she will
just
have
wanna
a
make sure.
girls trip.
Equality.
But what would be a boys trip?
A boys
And
trip?
for me,
Uh-huh.
look, Jason. Before I ask my question, let me answer my own question. I would say Japan. I don't know, for some reason I want to go to Japan or Europe,
Okay. Good
and
to know.
just like I don't know.
You know what I would want, Danny? I'd want
Yeah.
a trip similar to when we went to San Francisco.
Oh,
That's ideal for me, you know. But we get back in time, like early enough where we're like, hey, you guys want to do something crazy? Let's play some board games. Let's drink a little bit. Let's play some board games. Have a crazy night with board games.
okay, Jason. Look, Jason.
Genuinely though, like.
I know you. No, I know.
Okay, I want
I
you to
know
know
you
this
really.
isn't a euphemism or
No,
innuendo
no,
for something
no.
else.
I know, I know. But then again, you think we'll pass out again?
Have we talked about this here? I think we have.
No, I don't know. We'd have to be honest. But
I'm
maybe.
disappointed. I'm disappointed with people. In whatever year it was, the year of
16, I
our
think.
Lord,
15.
Jesus Christ.
15, I think it was 15.
I was that year. I had just turned 21. We'll put it that way. I had
Yeah.
just turned 21. I've been 21 for maybe a month or two. I was never a drinker. Still not a drinker actually, but I was even less a drinker then. But I was like, you know what? The boys. It was like 6 of us, right? 2, 4, 6. Yeah, 6 of us. And like we're gonna go have fun in San Francisco. We're going to PlayStation Experience, but the night before we're gonna arrive. We're gonna go to Target, pick up some snacks, pick up some drinks.
We did pick up some snacks though.
We picked up lots of snacks and Crustables.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, let's do it. I was like, guys, you guys want to drink? And you guys were all like, yeah, Jason's coming out to play. He's gonna drink. And we're like, hell yeah. Got back to our Airbnb. Nice view in San Francisco. We were staying at one of those classic San Francisco houses. You know the ones like the Full House.
Full House was next to us. You can literally say Full House was next to us. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We stayed on the top floor of that one, where it was separated from the rest of the house. It was 6 of us guys again. We got there. Everyone popped off their shoes, got comfy. I got a beer, and I said, "Who's joining me?" My cousin Junior raised his hand. He got a beer. Nobody else. Everyone knocked out. I knocked out too, but I was just like, oh, there goes that. I thought we were going to have a good night. I thought we were going to stay up, have fun.
And it's not like we were old. I think at that time I was 25. Yeah, I was 25.
You must have been like 27.
No. I'm only, if it was 2015, I was 25 or 26.
You were 26. You were 26 because
Yeah,
this was like in October. I had just turned. You're 6 years older than me. You're an old man.
Nah,
it was disappointing. Yeah. Anyways, I want a night like that. It's aside from, saying, by the way, actually, I have to talk to you about something similar to this after we get out of here.
Oh, okay.
That I don't think I talked to you about. Or maybe I did. No, I haven't talked to you about it. Anyways, that's sorry, tangerines. We're gonna get off that topic. Welcome everybody. Don't forget that this is Sunday Morning Change. Sorry, said that part, didn't I? Yes, I did.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
Yeah.
But don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video / podcast with any and everyone that you think might enjoy this. And if you want to even share it to people who are going to be like, I don't want this. Why are you sending me 2 tan gentlemen to my text messages or whatever? I don't want to hear from them. Just send it to them anyways. Bug them. Annoy them a little bit just as we annoy everyone else. Do you consider yourself an annoying person, Danny? I don't think you're annoying. I'm just asking.
I think some people might think I'm annoying. I don't know. I really don't know. They probably don't tell me in my face.
Yeah. I think I was annoying in high school.
You were annoying in high school?
Yeah, I had a lot of energy back then. I had a lot more energy. And
what
does that mean?
I don't see you like that.
Like what?
Oh, did I get? Yeah, never mind. Yeah, you could be a little sarcastic.
I actually don't consider myself a sarcastic person.
I say a little, Jason, so calm down.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, you're not. I don't know. I don't see you being that in high school.
Yeah, high school I was a different creature back then. I did not like. Anyways, Danny, I wrote down here catching up on sports, TV, and more. Number 1, you see me all sported out today.
Yeah, I know. You're like literally Barcelona and Cavaliers.
It's not been a good month or two for me with my sports. Number 1, let me go on Cavaliers real quick. All right, I'm good. May I, Danny? May I?
Don't, Jason. Just go a little bit so people understand. Cavaliers are from Ohio, right?
It's Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland, Ohio. All right. Go ahead, Jason.
Let me go off a little bit because I'm very disappointed, and I know a lot of you don't come here to listen to about sports, but sometimes I need my outlet. Because I don't go on social. I don't have to keep excusing myself. I've been cool with Coach JB Bickerstaff. I've been cool with him. It's like, all right, like I know you care about this team and I know you want us to improve, but what have you done for us lately, Coach? What are you doing, letting the Magic go on a 20-5 run and calling maybe one timeout, saying that we're offensively. We just got nothing. Donovan Mitchell didn't score a single point last game in the second half.
Damn.
I'm to the point where I don't think that. So there's been rumors, and I think he's said it himself that he doesn't want to renew his contract quite yet. He wants to get it into the summer where they start talking contract negotiations.
Oh.
But people are saying that he's ready to leave. Supposedly, NBA executives have said that they know he's ready to leave Cleveland. And by the way, this is another curse of mine. Every Cavaliers jersey, I have about 6, 7, 8 Cavalier jerseys. None are current. I have a Donovan Mitchell jersey. He might leave us. Kyrie, Kevin Love, LeBron James, they all left us.
They all left.
I think it's just a curse. I don't even know. I think the only jerseys I should buy from now on are classic vintage jerseys like Zydrunas Ilgauskas or Brad Doherty. Or Mark Price. Just give me those classic ones. Not current jerseys.
LeBron
Sexton.
James.
Colin Sexton's another one. I loved Colin Sexton. He went over.
You should have got LeBron James.
I do have. I do. I have like 4 of his jerseys, but he's not with us. It'll be fine once he retires, but whatever. Anyways, they couldn't score in the second half. They looked so good in the first half. They were feeding the post. They were giving it to Evan Mobley and Jared Allen to let them cook, and they were cooking. Then they just fucking dropped the deuce. Obviously, Donovan Mitchell
against the Magic. By the way,
Magic are a really good team. They're really good defensively. They have a good coach. That coach Mosley, I think. He's good, and he definitely has a culture. They have an identity. They're peskies. They're pesky. Sorry, they're pesks. They're pesky, and they're annoying. I hate watching the stupid Wagner brothers, especially Mo Wagner. That guy could go suck a nut. He's so annoying, but they're really good defensively. Offensively, they're not the best, but they are really knocking down their shots. They get in a groove where everyone's just scoring. It seems like nobody's going to miss. And that's exactly when Coach JB should be calling timeouts, and he fucking doesn't. He's just letting... Danny, I was watching the game yesterday, and I was like laying down on the couch, and usually, like I usually during playoff time, I'm nervous. I'm like shaking my legs. I'm starting to chew my fingernails, which I kicked that habit. I kicked that habit years ago. Yeah. But sometimes watching, I'm like, oh gosh. And yesterday I was just like, I feel dead inside right now. I don't feel hopeful in this second half. I felt hopeless, Danny.
It's okay, Jason.
And then we got stupid Barcelona. What are Jason. We doing here, Xavi? You said you're gonna quit after the season, and then now you go hang out with Deco, and you're like, never mind, I'm gonna stick around for another season. I don't even know what to do with that. You're overplaying our young players who get injured every 2 months because you're just overworking them. When are we gonna build a? La Masia has been great, by the way. The young players have been awesome. Lamine Yamal, 17 years old, I think. He was
17.
I think 17.
No, I know. I think he's 17, but I was like, damn, that's a good player right there. That's a good. If he keeps doing.
Well, the thing is, we've seen this before, just a few years ago with Ansu Fati. And then Ansu Fati was playing a lot. He was already injury prone, but we didn't really take that into account. Make Tiki Taka great again. I agree. But the problem is, Danny, a lot of teams have already. So I'll liken this to basketball. Mm-hmm. Barcelona made Tiki Taki the most popular way of playing right now. And then the Warriors made 3-point shooting the most popular way of playing right now. Everyone's just shooting threes. Everyone's a fucking baller in the NBA right now. Like, everyone could score. Even the ones who are coming off the 12th man can score.
Even in WNBA.
They're so good. It's so entertaining. The women's college basketball. Anyways, hold on. I was going somewhere here. So everyone's kind of now knows how to play against it. So part of Barcelona's problem is that they were so used to tiki-taka, and they want to continue that culture of team play, but every team knows how to defend against it now. They just know they could just push in the back, and then if they're on the Barcelona's own half, they're going to press there. And if the players aren't good enough, they're not going to be able to comfortably get out of there. Thankfully, Cubarsí, who's a new defender, 16, 17 years old as well, for Barcelona. Young kid, but great passer. He's really good at getting it out from the back. Turns out, Danny, I bet you in 1 year he's going to get a major injury because they're just going to overwork him like Ansu Fati got overworked. He never bounced back. He's over there playing in England, freaking sucking a nut. Lamine Yamal, who's best player again in the Clásico. And Danny, the Clásico was robbed. I don't know if you saw this. I don't know if you saw this.
I was over there in
In Guate.
In Guate, and then people were like, Guate does a lot of Real Madrid fans.
There's a lot of Real Madrid fans in the world.
It's so much Real Madrid. They were just happy. I saw the highlights. It wasn't the whole game. I saw the highlights, and yeah, Jason.
Robbed. The penalty, they've made rules against that type of penalty because Lucas Vázquez left his leg wide. It was an unnatural motion.
I'm seeing it right now.
It's an unnatural motion. It should not have been a penalty. They barely even reviewed it at all. I don't remember off the top of my head, but it was BS. It shouldn't have been a penalty. There was a similar play where a Barcelona player fell. I can't remember. I think it was Yamal, actually. And he wasn't really touched. It was not a penalty, but it was a similar play to what they called for Lucas Vázquez. You got to call it both ways. Number one on that one. And then the goal that went in, and the VAR didn't even check for it. The fucking referee didn't even go to VAR to check. All the angles they were showing on TV were angles that you couldn't really change the call to a goal, which is fine. But how the hell do people, regular viewers, spectators, have better angles of the ball going in? Because the ball went in. The ball was clearly in.
Yeah.
Like, there is no doubt about it. This isn't my Barcelona bias coming out. The ball went in. It went in. Yeah. It went in, Jason. And they didn't even check VAR. What do we have VAR for? And let me tell you, Danny, I don't know if you know this either, but the president of La Liga is a known Real Madrid fan. He's a known Real Madrid fan. And he said, let's save some money on goal line technology, even though most of the top 5 leagues around the world have.
Oh, he really said that?
What? Yeah, he didn't want to get the goal line technology because he'd rather save a little money in his pocket. But he is a clear Real Madrid fan. Most referees are also known to be Real Madrid fans. But that doesn't stop Real Madrid fans from saying that Barcelona paid off referees for decades, which, sure, maybe it's true. I have no idea. There's no way of knowing. But how much did it work if when they were winning Ligas was because of Messi and the rain that they had? They were just that good. So can't really blame that. But now they're not as good. And it just seems like the referee are just blowing calls every fucking game. Can't even win a shit. So now got knocked out of the Champions League because stupid Barcelona's a stupid and letting PSG win. No, Mbappe didn't even play well either game. He played fine.
4 to how many? 4-1.
If I'm being honest, I did not think we were going to move on past PSG, but then they gave me hope after the first game where we won 3-2 or something like that. So I felt hopeful.
Hey, but hopefully tomorrow.
It doesn't matter. I don't think we're going to catch up to Real Madrid anymore. Right now, it's just playing for second or third. So it doesn't matter. But the thing is, Danny, we could have, if we would have beat Real Madrid, which we should have. I think like that was ours to win, if not for the referees making all those mistakes, like the penalty, and then not calling our goal. That would have left us at 5-point difference. Real Madrid loses one more time, very possible. They barely beat Real Betis. I don't remember off the top of my head, but they barely beat them 1-0. They could have lost that one or tied it and cut the 5 points to either 2 or 4 or 3, whatever. And then it's right there. It would be possible. Now it's just like 11-point difference, something like that. Now it's just like, no, it's not going to happen. Like, it's just not going to happen. We're not going to catch up. Out of Champions League, out of every fucking cup, I don't think we're running for a cup anymore this season. And stupid Cavaliers losing twice to getting killed by the Magic. Getting killed. Like, it wasn't even close by the end of the game.
No, it was not. They had a 20.5, I think, lead. So
I'll be honest. I didn't expect myself to go off on these tangents. I'm sorry.
Hey, Jason, look. You're both of your teams, they're just getting F.
They're getting fucked.
They're getting fucked. And then you're right about Xavi. He's just, there's a lot of articles right here that's just like, why he's staying? Why he's staying?
I I don't know. I think reports say that he was told that he needs to get a new assistant coach because his current assistant coach is his brother who has some experience but not a lot. So they're like, you need to get somebody with more experience as your assistant coach, as your number two. Like this isn't cutting it. They told him he needs to get different physical trainers because again, injuries have been an asshole to us. Alejandro Balde, who was killing it at the left back before he got injured, he's like 19 or 20 as well, but he was fast. He made offensive threats. They could actually play on the left wing. But without him, it's been Cancelo who has conceded a penalty like in back-to-back games. He didn't get the red card. Wait, did he? I don't remember. But he basically made the Lucas Vasquez penalty happen because of his bad tackling, where Lucas got into the penalty area in the Clásico and then got the penalty. But he's been so bad for us lately, and he just does. It seems like he's playing his own game of soccer. He's not playing the Barcelona. He's a good player, and I think he actually cares a lot about the team, but he's just not cutting it. He seems like he's immature on the field. Like he cannot put aside his play style to make it work for the team. So he's not cutting it. So losing Balde really hurt us there. Gavi's been out for the past several months, and he's another young kid who got injured. Pedri was out. He's in and out because he keeps getting injured. Another young kid. He's like 21, 20.
He might come back in the next game.
He's going to play next game. I think he's going to play. He played a little bit of the Clásico because Frankie de Jong got injured. His ankle got all flippy floppy. He got injured, so he was out. The only Lewandowski's playing like shit. He's not doing anything. Anyways, how you doing, dude?
So, NHL hockey are you gonna go for now?
I don't know. So, I listen to the Dan Le Batard show, as I say here, and they're all Florida Panthers fans. So, listening to them talk so much about Florida Panthers is like, I feel like I should be cheering for them because that's all I hear about. But then I'm like, I don't really care too much. And I'm like, maybe I'll go for the Ducks. You know, an Orange County boy. Maybe I'll go for the Ducks.
That's what I was thinking, but you know,
yeah,
they're not that good right now, and who knows when they're gonna be good? I don't know. They have the money.
Do they?
That's the thing about this team. They have the money, Disney money.
I don't know enough about hockey, honestly. I couldn't tell.
Well, isn't the Anaheim Ducks owned by Disney? So
I don't know. The whole city of Anaheim is owned by Disney.
Yeah, that's true.
More or less.
Our soul is owned by Disney.
Part of our soul. That's true.
Yeah. Imagine there's a clause where everybody who was born in
Anaheim?
Some radius, in Anaheim is kind of like part Disney.
They inject a little bit of Disney blood in you. Make sure that you're there for the future.
Yeah. Well, Jason, you also want to talk about shows.
What because I know I feel like I'm just going off.
You're going off on sports. I feel bad for you because your teams are sucking right now. But hey, that's the beauty of it, you know. That's where you take a beer. That's where you smash Juice TV, and you move on. I used to
care for sports a lot more seriously. It may seem like I'm still kind of passionate about it. Before, it used to actually affect my day-to-day life. Like before, like if the Cavs would lose, it drained me. I'd be so mad. I'd just be walking around like, what the fuck, man? It really irritate me and piss me off throughout the day. I may seem mad right now, but it's more venting. Like I'm fine. I don't. It feels kind of like caring that much about a sports team. No knock at the ones who are that passionate more than me. No knock to them because I understand, but it does at the same time for me feel like I shouldn't be caring about something that's so out of my control so much. It's completely out of my control for these teams to win or lose. So I'm not going to be crying over it either.
It's also it's entertainment. That's what it is. It leads to entertainment. Unless you have some type of stake with a team. Yeah, all it is entertainment. But unless you see a team that you like so much losing so many times, you're like,
you gotta fight through it, dude.
Yeah.
I was a Cavs fans through the whole the post LeBron
you still
era.
are.
Yeah. But the post LeBron era was just, boy, man, being the worst team just sucks. But at the same time, during playoffs, it felt relieving because it was like, I don't have to stress about a team. Like, yeah, my team's out, but I already knew they were going to be out, so I'm not going to even stress about that. Now I get
At
to
least
just
they made
enjoy
it
the
that.
basketball.
At least they're not the worst. At least they're not.
Oh, no, they
Who's
were the worst at the time.
No. But right now, they're not the worst team right now.
No. The Wizards are. This is what I mean, though, when like basketball being so. That's such a skilled point, is that the Wizards have Kyle Kuzma. The hell was that? Bird just flew right by. They have Kyle Kuzma. They have Jordan Poole. They had other strong players like Daniel Gafford, who got traded to the Mavericks. And then they had Spencer Dinwiddie, who's decent enough. They have ballers, but they're just not a good team, and it's fine. You see that all the time. But I feel like that team put together a few years ago, they would have been scoring a lot. They would have been better. But the league is just so good where 18, 19-year-olds can run the West like the Thunder are right now, which is just insane that they are so. I think their average age was like 23 or 24, which was the same average age of one of the college basketball teams that made it in the March Madness Final Four, I think. So it's like, oh shit, like these kids they're here to play. They're ballers. They're gonna be good. Like a lot of people are like, the NBA is dead. The NBA is dead because it's not as physical. But it's just a different brand of NBA, and it's getting way better. It's
There's so many good players now. Every time I see a commercial, you're like, who the hell is that new guy? And I find out, oh, some basketball player.
Oh,
I'm like, what?
You're talking about that Shea Gilgeous-Alexander and Chet Holmgren one, huh?
Yeah,
the tall white guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, who's that guy? I'm like, who the hell is that guy? I've never seen that guy before.
It's Thunder fans.
But you're right.
Those
it's just
Thunder
right now, all those people who are coming out from college, I'm pretty sure they're like they want to be in the highlights. They want to be like, I want to beat the best. I want to beat them. I feel like there's more competition now than before, and a lot has to do with because, I mean, there's still good players right now. LeBron is still playing. I mean, all those people who
getting pushed aside though, like the young.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah.
The youth is here. Like the youth is running the NBA now. Kevin Durant, he's about to get swept. Stephen Curry didn't even make it to the playoffs.
No, they're not making.
LeBron avoided getting swept yesterday, but they're down 3-1. They're not gonna beat the Nuggets. Those are like the three big NBA players of just 5 years ago, right?
Yeah.
And they're just getting pushed aside. Well, LeBron's been the big NBA player for the past 20 years, but those other guys have been running the league for a while. Because who would have thought a team like the Suns with Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, and Bradley Beal, that big three isn't good enough to beat the big three of Karl Anthony Towns, Anthony Edwards, and then, oh crap, I'm forgetting, Rudy Gobert. Like their big three is young, right? So it's the T-Wolves. Sorry, like that. I wouldn't have seen that coming, but the future is here. The future is here, Danny. It's exciting. I'm very curious on what's going to happen with Luka Doncic. I mean, also Luka Doncic pushing over Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, and James Harden. Like that Maverick team going up 2-1. These playoffs are exciting, Danny. I'm sorry.
See, you're having fun, Jason.
I always have a good time with sports. I love sports.
Yeah.
I love sports. I just don't take it as seriously as I used to.
Next time when I go visit you, we should go to a bar and just like watch a game.
A sports bar.
Just sports bar. Yeah.
I don't like watching.
I don't do this often.
I don't like watching the Cavaliers play off.
Oh no, we don't have to watch Cavaliers. We have to watch anything. Just a game.
When they won the final game, I feel like most people would be like, "Oh, I gotta go watch this somewhere." Nope. I went to Jonathan's house. We watched it in his room, and it was just us two watching it because I was like, I need to watch it and pay attention. If we lose, I need to know why we lost. If we win, I don't care. Whatever, we won. But if I just need full undivided attention to it. Oh, so nervous. So nerve-wracking, Danny. I'm sorry, that was way too much sports. I do apologize for the listeners and viewers who are not used to that much sports talk.
It's sports sometimes like it's just take it what it is.
Danny, you've been
watching
the Three Body Problem. Netflix
Oh, the
show.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Segue, by the way. Do you like it?
Oh yeah.
Really? You're really into it.
Because Jason,
How many episodes are you in?
I mean 7. I think I'm about to
Oh,
finish
okay,
it. I
you're almost
think.
done. Okay, you're an episode or
Yeah,
two ahead of me.
but I think I'm gonna have to read the books because it doesn't finish there apparently, and who knows? Apparently, they say the second season might come out into 2026. It might
Hmm.
because some problems that they had or whatever. So I think I might have to finish it, and I can't really say much, Jason, because it's kind of spoiling. And by the way, I have to. I watched a video what the three-body problem is. Now I understand what it is. Like in the physics,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's just if you have three-dimensional celestials orbiting itself, one of them is gonna go. You cannot predict where the the
The
celestial body
orbit,
is
you
gonna
can.
be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't. You can't. It's impossible. So, but the right, I want to know about the write up of the book about the author because that's something that in my mind, if it were to be some type of religion, and then there's a god, and if but God was actually an alien, I think this is something that it kind of be like, oh, this is how they did it. Let's say that Jesus was an alien. Let's say, I'm not saying that it is. Let's say that Jesus was an alien and he was using highly sophisticated, technology to do miracles, to do all this stuff to influence the people in a way. That's what interests me the most. I was like, damn, that's something it could be possible. It could be possible.
Danny, how do we get a scientist on here to answer some of our questions? Because
We
they
need we need a scientist. We need a physicist right here, buddy.
because they say that like the three body problem, the concept around it is that you add two things, they're going to orbit and they're going to stay in the same orbit. You could predict their how where their whatever outline, whatever, I don't know what word I'm looking for, but you add
Yeah.
a third one and it breaks everything. It turns it into chaos is the word they use.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
But as planets in the solar system, our solar system, Danny, we're not going through chaos, but if you add one more, it will. But there's already more than 3 planets orbiting the sun. So how are we not going into chaos? Unless we are, because I know it also takes several hundred years for it to really turn into chaos. But actually, we've been around or Earth has been around for millions of years. So,
Billions of years.
billions is
I
it
think-
billions? Thank you.
I think it's billions. Yeah. I think Jason,
Hmm.
it may be because look, we have to look it up. This is not. Don't take it
Yeah.
by the grain of salt. I'm just saying it might be because the sun it's much bigger, and it has a more gravitational power than than Earth, of course, because Earth is tiny compared to the sun. And when I say tiny, I mean 1 million small size tiny. But yeah, just I don't know. We need a physicist for here.
We need a
we need a
physicist. I happen to
But
know.
then again, it's going around. It's not really just 3. It's just going around. All planets are going around. But I know what you mean.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
for
I just don't know how to. I probably just don't understand the concept of three body problem enough to answer that question. I'm sure people who do know it are like, Jason, this is why. I'm looking for you, if you know why, to come over here and explain that to me. Because I'm not gonna read it, Danny. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know how to read. I can't watch videos. I don't know how to listen.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to.
I wish Neil deGrasse Tyson, because I watched his explanation of the three body problem, because I like him. He actually explains it in a way for us to understand. I like Neil deGrasse Tyson, by the way, but
Maybe we should get him on.
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I wish somehow we can get. He's a busy man. He's always like, he has his own podcast.
Yeah, see, he has enough time
Yeah.
for a podcast. He's not that busy.
But I wish we can get somebody like him or some other physicist who's probably like he has more not free time, but but I don't know, Jason. Like the three body problem, it's something that it was like, God damn, the universe is so fucking complicated, and I'm like, human beings are trying to understand it, but we don't understand it enough still. The universe is so fucking big, and this show, I love this show because of what I just said about. What if religion was kind of based on, and we can do that by the way right now. If you find thrive, and we show them things that we can do now, and they're gonna be thinking, "Oh shit, these guys are gods." You know, we can go to a lonely island and be like, I can show Siri and be like,
That's true.
they're not gonna understand it.
Yeah,
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
I'm not a big fan of the show, Danny. It didn't grip me. Like I like the trailer more than I do the show. I mean, I'm not positive why. I feel like some of it is the performances. I don't care too much about the characters either. Like the characters,
The CGI and the characters, and then the whole drama aspect. It is a little less compared to other shows that are right now. This is a little less. I understand that.
you know what? You're right about the drama behind it too. Like there's some dramatic pieces that are just for the sake of drama.
It's just
that
drama.
Just like, I don't like. Why are we doing that right here? Like these are really big things happening, and you're just giving me that little piece, that little nugget that I don't care too much about. Isa Gonzalez's character, it's kind of sad. I wish we would have seen what she was like before this, because then it feels like she's just playing.
She was
just
bad at
it.
it.
Like, she's got no arc right now, and I'm
Yeah.
5-6 episodes in, but she's just always just the same, acting the same the whole time. It's weird. Actually, you know what? Almost every character is kind of one-dimensional right now. I don't really see a lot from them. They're all the same.
The only one I would say, I was the guy who's dying, the actor. I think he's the only one because he's going through something, and he changed, and he's kind of like now in the season he's a little different. But you're right. Most of them, they're just like one.
Yeah.
One. There's no really arc. Is the guy I forgot his name. The other physicist who's his friend. The ex of He keeps smoking weed and going with girls. After all this is happening, still doing it, and then.
I know spoilers, but there's like, and that's it. You're right. Like that's just his character.
That's his character. He hasn't changed.
I don't really feel and it sucks because I kind of didn't feel bad for him. I don't feel bad for him, and I know what happens. But I don't want them. You and I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But then I was like, cool. All right. Interesting.
Like I said, the thing I like about this is the sci-fi portion of it.
Yeah.
It's how, like the thing they created. I don't want to keep talking so many
You're talking about
spoilers
the
of
game,
this.
the VR.
Not just the VR, but the creation of the Sofan. That to me is something that I think I watched a video of this documentary before. Level 3 or 4 civilization. Okay, what the hell is that? Level 3 or 4 civilization will, if they have the means to absorb the energy of a star, the things they can do is unmanageable. It's like they can do whatever fucking they want because that much energy to create something like the Sofan, which is AI, they can do literally anything, and they can travel so fast in space and time. They can literally, it's dimensionals. It's literally a bunch of dimensions all in one, in a single neutron or proton. I think it said. That's crazy to me. It's like a super universe computer, and that to me is what gets me like, okay, this is actually pretty cool. Sci-fi part that maybe in a way you can create that, but you need a highly civilized civilization. That to me is what I like this show about. The acting, I feel like, it needs work on that.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know, it didn't draw me, and some of those, that sci-fi aspect I do find entertaining. But the game, I'm starting to see where it's going to go with that game. But before I was just like, I don't
it was
care
a
for
little
this.
confusing at first. Yeah.
Well, no, not even confusing. Like I
For me,
didn't. I don't mind.
What the fuck is
No,
this?
but I didn't mind that. Like that wasn't why I didn't like it. I just didn't care for it. I didn't care for the goal. I didn't care for them having fun with it. Like I was just like, yeah, okay, like I get it. But I don't know. I just don't care for a lot that's happening, and I feel like they haven't given me reason to care. It's entertaining. I'm gonna finish it. Like it's piqued my interest enough. That I do want to see where it ends up going. But I don't know. I was just like, I could.
I,
It's not my main priority show right now.
no. And you told me about the other shows that you have. For me, this is like I said, anything that has to do with sci-fi that kind of gets me going is what I like.
There's a new show right now, Danny. That it's not sci-fi, but I think you might like it. You might be into it. That is coming out weekly on Sundays on HBO. It's called The Sympathizer. Have you heard of this one?
No, you were talking about it before.
The Sympathizer. It's about a North Vietnamese. It's based on during the Vietnam War. North Vietnamese spy who goes undercover as a South Vietnamese agent.
Mm.
And then
This is based on a true story.
So it's based on the main character who's North Vietnamese but does things for the South Vietnamese as a spy. It's based on that person's who that character is based off was memoir. So the memoir was about the North Vietnamese who does that, who does what he does. So I think some of the things are dramatized.
Yeah.
For the show, but supposedly think like that was part of that was factual, actually based on a true story. But it's pretty interesting. It's actually kind of funny at times. This one is well acted. I like where it's going. It's definitely also piqued my curiosity, and I get to learn a little bit about Vietnam more because I looked into it a little bit more on because I was watching it. I was like, wait, who's the good guy? Like, but at the end of the day, it was kind of none, right?
Yeah. No, it's true. Yeah.
The North Vietnamese were aided by
Russia,
by
China.
Russia, the communists. So it was like, oh, so we probably shouldn't be cheering them on, right? But then at the same time, it's what most or half of the Vietnamese wanted. So how is that U.S.'s how does the U.S. feel obligated? Why do they feel obligated? The CIA to assist the South Vietnamese, who are kind of like, some of them were like, we don't really want this help, but the U.S. feels necessary. So it's a little conflicting in that parts of like, I'm cheering on the main character because it's the main character, but he's North Vietnamese and he's a communist, and Danny, as you know, the North American or the U.S. education system teaches you that the U.S. does no wrong and that we must hate all communists. So I was like, a little bit of my subconscious was like, I shouldn't be cheering you on because you're a communist. But then I was like, well, maybe I should put that prejudice aside. And
it's funny how they didn't really teach you the U.S. lost that war compared to a country that is less developed than the U.S. with the more power that they had, still could not defeat, the North Vietnamese. Yeah, I mean, right now Vietnam it's a communist country, and it's doing fine. Apparently, I don't know. Check me wrong or not, but I think it's.
I don't know. Enough of that, but it's good so far. It's only 2 episodes in, 3. I think it's 2 episodes in. 3. The third one comes out today. Pretty good. I like having this. It always feels right to have like an HBO show coming out every week on Sundays. It just feels right. You know what I mean?
You've been missing those shows because lately it's been like all at once or
during the week. I don't like that they're coming out during the week sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't love that.
Wednesday,
like Shogun. Shogun was coming out on Hulu. Well, I don't know when it released on FX, but on Hulu it would come out on Tuesdays.
Yes.
Just didn't feel natural to me. Like yeah.
No, that's another show that's amazing. No, I'm in episode 3. I don't want to finish it. I know it's done already. I've been watching other shows because I'm enjoying Shogun. I really have been enjoying Shogun. Like Jason, it's all Edo Japan. God damn, are you kidding me? It's like one of my favorite things. One of my favorite time periods is either Egypt and then the Maya civilization, and then this Edo period.
It's really good. I like the show.
Yeah, it's amazing. Like the acting of the white guy. Japanese acting amazing. The Japanese acting is all the actors and Japanese actors are being amazing.
This is
Yeah,
my
but
Blackthorn voice.
yes, but the Portuguese or the other
I was
actors,
so
I'm like,
confused with that, by the way, for the beginning, where I was like, wait,
yeah,
so they're Portuguese, but they're speaking
in
English. Like,
English.
why do they? I just don't get why they didn't make it
I
odd.
don't know. I don't know why they
If
can just
they're
be like,
already making the Japanese people speak Japanese and we had to read the subtitles, which is fine. I'm perfectly comfortable with that. I prefer it, actually. Why didn't they just get Portuguese actors to speak
Portuguese.
Portuguese and then we read the subtitles? Like, we're already doing it for the
Jason,
Japanese talking.
Jason, I
Like,
know. Trust me, it just
I
doesn't
was
make any
confused.
sense because they keep saying, "Oh, you speak Portuguese."
No, they were speaking English.
I'm like, do you speak? Is that what it's called back then?
So
Portuguese slash English?
So Marika, she's speaking Portuguese, not English, and
Yes,
it took me a while to
yes,
be like, oh,
yes,
duh.
yes.
It was confusing. Great
I
show
know.
though.
I know. Amazing show. I'm glad that they're only doing because it's one book. They're doing just the book.
Yeah.
I'm glad they're doing that. They're not doing like, oh, let's expand it more. What Game of Thrones? Like we don't know what happens with Game of Thrones. Which, by the way, I need to watch. I haven't seen House of the Dragon,
Oh wow.
so I need to watch that because the second season coming out. But amazing show, Shogun. There's so many good shows, Jason. You've been thinking about there's another show. Oh, my sister was watching Suits. We were like, because I'm traveling, and she was like
It's
that
made
whole
a
entire
big
time.
comeback.
She was watching Suits, and then I was like, okay. Fallout
Definitely.
76. Everybody's playing the game now. Denise liked the show.
Oh,
We watched
Fallout
it
was
in
good.
one
I like
day.
Fallout.
It
Fallout
was a
good.
good show.
Mm-hmm.
What else is coming out?
I'm watching Baby Reindeer, Danny.
Oh
Right now.
yes. That's the
This
one
is
you want to talk about.
a Netflix show. It's about a comedian working as a
Uh-huh.
bartender who gets a stalker, but
Oh,
he's kind of entertaining it throughout. And
this is a Netflix show.
it's a Netflix show, and um, it goes places.
Okay.
It goes places that I was not
Oh,
expecting.
it's a short. It's not many. It's only 7 episodes. And
It's
they're like
based
30
on.
minutes.
It's supposedly based on a true story. Like he
Oh,
based this off of what he actually went through, and then he made like a comedy sketch out of it or something, and he turned it into this show, and it goes
okay.
places. Like well acted with unknown actors, but the stalker, the lady, it's no spoiler because it's pretty upfront. She's really good in this role. It's very eerie but it he's very
Okay.
he's not exactly the hero or anything like that in this show, because you start to wonder, why are you doing this? Like, why are you entertaining all of this? And then they just slowly start to peel back different aspects of his life, why he does things and why this happened or what happened. And then there's an episode in there, I think it's like episode 4 or 5,
Mhm.
that is really fucked up shit. But I'm on the last episode now. I'm curious to
Okay.
see where it goes. I'm curious to see what happens. But I recommend, if you it
Okay.
was a quick binge. They're 30-minute episodes. It's only 7 episodes.
There's only 7 episodes. Yeah.
It,
And
it's
they're
not
not
it's
that
not
long either.
Mm-mm. No, it's not long.
Uh,
I watched the majority of it yesterday. Finishing, I'll probably finish it today actually, because it caught my interest the whole time. Like, I just wanted to continue watching this, figure out what happens instead of the 3 body problem. I was like, you know what, I gotta finish this Baby Reindeer stuff. You'll find out why it's called Baby Reindeer. It's not
Okay.
it's not a big deal, but interesting stuff. That's another good
And
one.
another show. I don't know if you've seen Silo. Do you recommend that show on Apple TV? Because I've
I
been
haven't seen
wanting
that
to.
one.
Okay. Mr. Robot for sure you recommend it because I haven't seen that one.
Mr. Robot's great. Mr.
I need
Robot's
to
really
watch.
good.
I need to watch that show.
That was one of the
But
first shows that like gripped me from the first 10, 15
episode.
minutes, where I
Oh,
was
okay.
like, oh, where's this going? And then it goes places. And
I'll watch it with Denise. Yeah, I'll watch it with her.
Mr. Robot's really good, really well made, really. I don't think I've ever given it a rewatch though. It might be time.
It might be time.
It might be time to give it a rewatch, because I think I started watching it halfway into the first season is when I picked it up.
Mm,
I think it was something like that. That
okay.
was really good.
Well, let me ask you this: what's your number one? Because I have a number one anticipated season 2 show coming out this year. That's gonna be
Specifically season
Severance.
2?
For me, it's season 2 because Severance.
Oh.
Severance is my most anticipated show of this year. Hopefully, it comes out this year because it's been already 2 years already. Like Severance, when I watched the show, I could not stop watching it. It was one of the first shows that was like after Game of Thrones season 1 and 2, I think. I could not stop watching. I was like, oh my god, when is the next episode? When is the next episode? For me, it was Severance. I love everything about Severance.
Yeah,
it was
Severance is
like,
great.
it was just like, I can't say much because it's the concept is fucking cool and like kind of dark and it kind of like sad at the same time. But the way they left it, I was like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? So I'm excited for Severance season 2. Highly suggest. We should do like a top Danny's and Jason's picks.
Do you want to do just
Like, you know, like
Danny's?
a stamp?
Be my
Like a
guest if you
stamp?
want to just do like a Danny's top 10
This-
looking forward, what we're looking forward to, what you're looking forward to.
Yeah, we should do that.
But let
'cause,
me tell you,
there's a
Danny.
lot.
Let me tell you what's coming out. I got a list right here, Danny.
Go.
I'm gonna where should I start actually? Okay. I'm gonna start right here with one of the first ones that popped my eyes. June 4th, The Acolyte. The Star Wars one.
Oh, the Star Wars one. Yes.
June 13th.
Yes.
June 13th, Danny. The Boys coming back.
Oh my god. Which,
Hold
by
on.
the way, I need to watch. What's it called? The Gen V. Does it connect to?
Yes. So
Oh,
the way
shit.
they're doing it is now with Gen V out, that one's supposed to lead into the next season of The Boys. The end of The Boys is supposed to lead into the next season of Gen V.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so
then-
I do
so
definitely
They
have to watch it.
definitely connect towards the end of it.
Okay.
And then House of the Dragon,
I need to watch season 1 for
The
that
Pi-
one. Yeah.
The Penguin,
Which is that one? Oh, the Penguin, the Batman one.
Batman
oh,
one. It's
God.
also coming out.
Jesus moly.
and that's only the shows. We have so many movies coming out as well. Furiosa's coming out. We got Kingdom of the Planet
Yes.
of the Apes in a couple weeks.
Yes.
Some other ones that I'm forgetting off the top of my head. And then the other
Uh,
ones, there's so many other ones that I'm just not going to think of right now, but they're out there. The other ones are out there.
Look, I feel like there's so many TV shows that are good ones that we don't even have time to watch them. There's so many. I feel like I don't know if TV is just the producers' houses are just like let's just hire everybody. Like every actor right now is busy apparently. It feels like every actor B, C, D celebrities are like doing something right now.
And if you're into
There's-
this, the Umbrella Academy is also coming back.
I fall off on that.
Not
one.
my cup of tea, but
Yeah,
I know
I
a lot
fell
of
off
people.
on that one. I was in the first 2 seasons, but I fell off on that one.
it's because there used to be a prejudice towards TV actors, that movie actors were like, can't get into TV. That means that you've fallen off or you never made it. But
Yeah.
that completely shifted. So it's great. But there's a lot of really good TV out there, and yeah, you can't keep up with all. I want to watch Sugar, which is a Colin Farrell detective one. That one looked pretty interesting.
Oh, I did saw the trailer for that one. Yes. Oh, yes, I did saw that one.
Squid Game is supposed to come out, I
It's-
think, at some point this year. The second season.
I don't know what else. I guess other people.
Cobra Kai,
Cobra Kai.
final season, supposed to come out.
People, my nephews love that show. I could not get into it, Jason. I'm sorry. I could not. I try.
You have to be okay
Sure.
with the stupidity of it. You
No,
just
I
have
was
fun
okay.
with it.
Yeah, I know. I got. It's just I couldn't get into it. I don't know. But there's a.
What we doing?
Somebody-
Shadows final season supposed to. I think some of these
Oh!
are not for sure gonna come out this year, but they're planned.
Well, we do the Shadow. I rewatched it again, the whole entire thing, because I was just like, damn, I missed that guy. I missed the crew.
It's the final season.
Damn. Not liking it, but okay, I guess.
What are you gonna do?
want- Just rewatch it again, I guess. But there's a lot of Disney. I watched Wish yesterday. I
Oh,
think we have to wrap it up.
how was that? Oh yeah, we do.
It was alright, Jason. Kind of underwhelming, to be honest. Not gonna lie to you. It was underwhelming.
I wonder.
It was. They're struggling. You can tell they're struggling for new ideas because this one I like the concept of it, but it was just like so quick. It was just like a
Bridgerton's
it's a
coming
good-
out this year. Sorry.
Which
second
one?
season. Bridgerton season 2. Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off. I did mean to,
Bridgerton.
but I didn't mean to
No,
throw
it's
you
okay,
off
it's
so
okay.
much.
No, just saying. I wish it was better. I wish it was better. I get it.
Star Wars. Okay, a couple of things in here, Danny. I'm sorry. I know. I'm gonna let you
No,
finish.
go, go,
I'm gonna let you
go,
finish.
go.
I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce
Oh,
are the
you're
best.
finished. I'm already done.
Christian said the Emperor and the Empire, the Empire and Emperor Palpatine did nothing wrong. And then Gerardo says Star Wars next Saturday. Phantom Menace also comes out. You are right during May the 4th, and Tales of the Empire comes out May 4th. Danny, I'm my plan. I might have to work. I don't think so. My plan is popping some popcorn, getting some chips, just binging the Tales of the Empire because they're like short snippets of really cool storytelling. That's gonna be fun. I don't know if I'm gonna watch Phantom Menace in the theater. I might. I'm probably going to.
We're going. I already got tickets for that. Yeah, we did already.
There's a lot. So how about this, everybody?
Shrek.
We are wrapping up here because we now need to make some time for Danny to make his list, his top 10 list. I think The Bear's supposed to come out this year as well. New season of The Bear. People are really into that.
People are really into that.
I like it, but I wasn't into the second season as much as the first. I gotta be honest. And also, before I start wrapping up, this is gonna be blasphemous, Danny. But I think I'm now to the point where I'm open to say X-Men 97 overrated. People,
no, you're not, Jason.
Are really like saying this is the best Marvel thing ever.
What will be the best? No. They're saying because
that's
of
what
what's
I've heard.
going on. They're saying what was. I think they are saying that actually. Never mind. They are saying that. They are saying it's the best thing. But Jason, it cannot be.
It's fun.
It's good.
But it's good. Fine. I'll give it good. I was gonna say fine. I'll give it good. But I think people are really, really overhyping this thing, and like everyone needs to slow the roll because I think nostalgia is having a big say in how people feel about it. I gotta be honest, Danny. I gotta be honest here. I'm sorry. I know people are gonna be like, "No, Jason, you're completely wrong about this," but some of it is just like ridiculous. That doesn't make sense.
Are you saying like it's the best, like the best Marvel thing? Is that what
I've heard some people saying it's the best Marvel thing, like not only of recent times, but some people are like, this is the best thing Marvel has done. And then a lot of people are saying this is the best.
Endgame?
And then some people are saying this is the best X-Men content, which still's got to be Logan, right? Like it's still Logan.
I will say, Jason, I'm enjoying this so much. I will put it at the same level. Damn, I don't know. Logan is still good. X-Men wise, Logan is still good. I mean, it's emotional. That's the thing with Logan. This one is emotional too. There's moments here where there's emotional. Man, and you're right. Nostalgia. Are you kidding me? What happened to them in episode 4? Or was it 3? No, it was 5 actually. Never mind. Yeah. Come on, Jason. No, but I feel like it's because we've been in a grunt so bad that people are like so excited that there's something good about Marvel. Because you have to think about it, man. All the movies are coming out, they have not been good.
Yeah, but
they have not been good.
I wonder if this is gonna connect to anything. And I'm not gonna continue. Like I'm not gonna go and say I don't like it either, and I'm not gonna fight against people. I'm not gonna fight against you with that, Danny, because because it is entertaining, and it is honestly I struggle to say good because never mind. I'm not gonna go there. But
let's see what the chat says about it.
Do want to, and I am keeping up with it almost weekly, because I do want to see what happens and where it goes. It's just some parts where I'm just like I want you to kind of get me to the next point now because you're really slowing down here and thing. It's fun. It's good. It's good. I don't think it's a must watch.
Oh, okay. No, that's where you're wrong.
What's must watch about it? What's must watch about it, Danny?
If I get it that if you never saw it before, you're not gonna really get into it. I get that. Nostalgia does play a big factor of this. I mean, are you kidding me? Everything else does play a factor now. Nostalgia. They're making Transformer and G.I. Joe movies now. Why? Because people miss those fucking characters.
Don't even it doesn't make it good though. Nostalgia doesn't make things good. That's all I'm saying.
No, that's not. I mean, we've seen so many movies that are like, come on, people, are you kidding me? It came the last. What was it? The last Shazam and those DC movies. God damn.
Honestly,
God
I think
damn.
I think I think each week I just hear so many positive things about X-Men 97, and I don't typically watch it on the day it comes out. Not because I'm not because I don't care, but it's just like again another weekday show where sometimes I just choose not to because I don't want to watch that. But
Yeah.
I hear so many positive things on Twitter or somewhere, and then it's like, oh shit, it must be a really good one. And then I'm like, oh, it was good. That was good. Okay, moving on. Like, what's gonna happen now?
I
And then
mean,
we'll find out, right? But
we'll find out. I like it. I like it a
Storm's
lot.
dramatic ass. She's
No,
so
it's not
dramatic.
dramatic. They're characters from a fucking cartoon.
She's so dramatic. No, I find it entertaining how dramatic she is. I find
Oh
it
yeah.
so
Yeah,
funny.
yeah,
By
yeah.
the gods of the winds. It's like, whoa.
That's what it was.
That's all what was.
The show. It's
No,
always
I
been
know.
like that.
I
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
I know. I know. I do
You
think
kidding
that
me?
I do think never mind. I'm not gonna continue this, Danny. I'm not gonna continue this, all right? I'm just saying I think it's slightly overrated at this point. I think it's slightly overrated. Is all I'm saying. It's still good. I'm still gonna watch it every week, and I hope it actually leads into something bigger, or
I'm pretty sure it will. They have a really good positive on I mean audience on this show that they're gonna keep doing something. And I'm pretty sure they're gonna do the Spider-Man one. Because that one left also almost in a cliffhanger. They didn't really finish.
mm,
So yeah. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna keep doing this type of shows. And I'm pretty sure now they're putting more effort on the movies. I mean right now, Deadpool and Wolverine, that has to do good for Disney to bring back the people who love heroes.
Danny. I rewatched Deadpool about a month or two ago. It was my
Which
first
one?
time rewatching it, the original Deadpool movie.
Oh, 2016?
I didn't like it. I remember liking it so much, and I rewatched it. I was like, wow, this comedy was kind of its time, wasn't it?
Mm.
Which wasn't
And
even
then-
that long ago, but it just felt outdated.
Did you saw the second one? Or you
No, I
haven't seen
didn't
the
watch it.
second
I haven't rewatched the second.
'Cause I feel
might
like you
before
feel
the-
more than the second one. I feel
Really?
like well, for me, the second one, I liked it because one of my favorite characters, X-Men, besides Cyclops, is always
Domino.
Cable.
Oh,
No, it's Cable. Cable and Cyclops always been my favorite. There was a time people hated Cyclops, by the way. That's why people are talking about
people still
Cyclops
hate
because
Cyclops.
yeah, because of the what happened in the comics, or what he did in the comics. But to me, it's always been like the way he's. I wish I could dress like that, Jason. Oh man, I wish I could be like that. I swear.
Dana
That whole
was
costume
like,
is so fucking cool.
Dana was like, do people like Cyclops? I was like, yeah, Cyclops has a fan base. Like,
Yes.
I like Cyclops. I like his I like him. I like Cyclops.
Yeah.
He's cool. And she's like, huh, he's kind of a bitch. And I was like, yeah, he's kind of like a bitch in the same way like Captain America could be a bitch sometimes. Like,
Yeah,
get off your high
damn.
horse. Well, I mean, they're riding their high horse.
Yeah.
Look, I'm the Captain America guy here. Iron Man's a stupid idiot. And
Oh, you mean Iron Man? I thought you mean Captain America.
No, I did.
Oh, okay.
I'm just
okay,
saying
okay,
because it's always Captain America or Iron Man. It's always Captain America. It's because Iron Man's just. I rewatched Infinity War about a week or two ago or something, and I was like, God, Iron Man is just like. There's a time and place for your sarcasm, and it's not when you're in space and Thanos is about to destroy half the population. It is not the
Of
time
the
and place
universe.
of it's not the time and place of for that right now, Iron Man. Tony Stark, you fucking idiot. Like, please cooperate with your team.
There's a lot of
Cooperate.
Iron Mans. There's a lot of Iron Mans over here, man. Well, like
Everyone loves Iron Man. By the way, I love you 3000. What does that mean? Stupid kid. Thank you everybody for tuning in.
Ah, damn. All right.
Thank you everybody for tuning in to Sunday Morning Tangents. Don't forget if you want to go on our comments and just tell me how wrong I was about a lot of my takes today, please feel free. I think I could take some of those hits. Don't be too mean, please. Like this video on youtube.com/at Sunday Morning Tangents. Check us out anywhere you listen to podcasts on Sunday Morning Tangents. go ahead and give us 5 stars, thumbs up, whatever it is. I don't know what it is. I think on Spotify it's 5 stars.
I think it's everything is 5 stars or thumbs up, whichever the good thing is.
Whatever the
whichever
positive thing is.
Yes.
If you're saying, Jason, I don't like your takes, I want to give you a thumbs down. Remember, you're giving Danny a thumbs down as well. So careful with that.
That is true.
So it's not just to me. If you want to give me a thumbs down,
true.
go to our comments and say, Jason, thumbs down. Do that, and then we could discuss things. We could talk about things. We could talk about your feelings on X-Men 97 and why you think it's the best thing ever created by Marvel. And we could just talk things through. Maybe you could persuade me a different way, and I'll be happy to listen. I'm very open to that. So don't be afraid to share your opinions and thoughts, and don't be afraid to share it with somebody who feels very positive with X-Men 97 or negative who agrees with me. I don't know how many people do right now, though. If I'm being honest, I don't know.
Probably there's some there. I mean, I think people forgot Blade.
You know what, Denny? I think X-Men 97 reminds me of anime and some of its things I don't like about anime, which might be a reason why I don't like it. And it's nothing to do with cartoons, because Bad Batch is good and Clone Wars, and there's good animated stuff out there. There's just some of the anime aspects.
You're talking about the overacting dramatic things to say.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel, Danny. I don't know how I feel. But anyways,
Power Ranger was a shit back then too. So
that wasn't animated. SundayMorningTangents.com. Oh, sorry. YouTube.com/@SundayMorningTangents. That's been Danny. I've been Jason. This has been Sunday Morning Tangents with a couple of tan.
Oh, gents.